Yo, what's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you, right? Today we have a new collection coming out, but before we get into the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe, as like of the video, push the video to the recommended, and of course, subscribe and put your note game for my daily uploads. Without further ado, let's hop straight into the video, okay? So, as you can see, we have the Giannis GOAT collection that's coming out along with the Mythical collection, and then along with another Invincible collection. So there's just tons and tons of cards that are just being thrown out right now. And excuse me. The big thing is that what I'm curious about is that they have a Manute bowl as an option just that you could buy. Definitely curious to see how that's going to pan out. I did not expect a Manute bowl to come out as a dark matter. I thought that he'll come out as a 100 overall. I know they weren't gonna make a GOAT series for him, but definitely 100 overall starting off. But his son, right, Bobo, is 100 overall special insert. So how this works is, of course, you know, you buy these three, which is gonna cost you a lot of money, by the way. And this is just, it ain't cheap. All right, you buy these three, and then your pack odds of opening, you'll either be able to get one of these or one of these. And to be honest with you, all of them should be straight except for Dwayne Wade, all right? And then from the USA special inserts, nobody wants to get Tyrese Halliburton. But Drew Holiday at the point guard spot at 6'5", I guess that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hopefully it's really gonna become on his tendencies, right? Because if the tendencies are just not gonna be a thing for 2K, then you're really just going off height and release. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's where MyTeam gets mixed up at. And I won't even say it's mixed up. It's just a conscientious effort of just like, you know, money being priority over just strategically. Well, let me phrase that. They're strategic, all right? Strategic of trying to make money. But how could you make this Drew Holiday more valuable than like the Pro Pass 7'3" Kareem Abdul-Jabbar at point guard, right? What is it going to separate? How are you going to make that better? And the answer is the tendencies. Give him a high on ball steal. Give him a high pass interception. Give him like I don't know. Like I said, man, I'm just a little confused on how this is all working out. And I'll be honest with you. The reason why I've been doing content now is because like everybody, you can all get good cards, right? So it's not like it's you don't have to gamble anymore, right? You could just go and get straight up, just get a Manute bowl, right? It's not gambling now. You can go to Player Market, get Manute bowl if you need a center, right? But for the most part, you don't really have to buy much anymore because there's no incentive to buy. Like, what's the incentive of getting the GOAT Giannis when, you know, there's so many other 100 overall cards? Yeah, it's nice to collect them and have them, right, to add to your collection, but is that really going to push the needle? You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of how I'm looking at it. It's just one of those things to where I don't know how like the content is drying up. You know what I mean? The content's drying up, and you know, you're throwing out all these 100 overall cards and all this stuff. This right here is just trying to get money. But if, you know, most people are smart enough to understand, you could go for the rest of the year and not buy anything, because the cards you have now, most of them are dark matters and 100 overalls. There is no, like, you're not going to be at a disadvantage if somebody pulls up with a Giannis, a GOAT Giannis, because, you know, all of us are having dark matters that are really good, and, you know, it just there's no incentive to try to do this, right? So I don't know, like, it's my first year doing MyTeam. I don't know if this is the ideal way to try to roll stuff out. I mean, in my mind, I guess, I don't know. Is season 8 considered like the last season in y'all eyes? And I guess maybe this would make sense. Just keep throwing out all these cards. But I feel like the past couple of seasons, it could have been done a little bit differently. We all know that. Now, they do have the Invincible Team USA 2. Wait a minute. So these aren't the cards, though. So these are the cards here. Steve Smith, Patrick Ewing, Grant Hill, Gary Payton, Darren Williams, and Vin Baker. Wow, they got Vin Baker. They have the wrong people lined up right here, so this is wrong. All right, so this should be Invincible Team USA 3, right? If I'm not mistaken. But if I'm looking at these, if they give Patrick Ewing a different release, he definitely gonna be the one. And remember, this is not gambling right here. You can just buy the pack. It's like $50, and then you can get whatever cards you want. So me, I'm never gonna be bitching and complaining about any gaming company that gives you a right to pick a card. So this right here, I'm not mad about. You know what I mean? If you want to get Patrick Ewing, guess what? You can get Patrick Ewing. You want Grant Hill? Guess what? You can get Grant Hill. So you have the options to be able to do that. And I think you can only buy this once. So you buy it once, you get that one player, and you got to keep it moving. But in my humble opinion, it's really going to come down to SIGs, animations, and tendencies. Just looking on from the surface, Patrick Ewing looks very, very desirable. Maybe they change Grant Hill's release. And then same thing for Steve Smith. Steve Smith, awesome shooter, great player with the Hawks and the Blazers. It'd be nice to see what he's about. I don't know what his height is off the top of my head, but if he has some really good SIGs and a better jump shot than Vince Carter, maybe we can talk. Speaking of that, we also have the new Clutch Time online update. That is going to give you KG. Now, I don't know if they're going to do a GOAT KG, but we got to change KG's base. Now, KG doesn't have the slowest shot in the world, but go ahead and put, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and put, just go ahead and put a nice little base on him, man. Go ahead and put quickly or something on him. I will play all 50 games to get that base, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully this is like, I'm not going to play Clutch Time online unless they change the base. Then it'll be worth it. So we'll find out first thing tomorrow morning. Is it going to be worth the grind? If not, then it is what it is. I'm just going to skip that Clutch Time online. I'm not going to play it, right? And then of course we have the week 3 updates. You got obviously, we have the Unlimited Championship going on. I'm gonna play that because I'll be able to get the Lakers and Celtics with 17. So, half of me regrets. I should have got on every single weekend and just played it, so I would have been able to get those 4 100 overall cards. But it is what it is. Of course, Tuesday we'll get the 6 more Invincible Team USA player cards. And then of course we have the playbook coming out on Thursday. All right. So, anywho, there you have it. Again, like I said, man, there's some positives here. The most positive is that you can get, Manute Bowl. You can get him, pay him straight up. I'm not sure. He's probably gonna be slow, probably slower than Bradley, but you can get him. That's a positive. And then you can get your card here, a decent player. Maybe the basic stuff has changed. But other than that, there's not this is not an incentive to really try to go out your pockets and buy these other things. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. And other than that, it's your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon with the banger, man. When I say back soon with the banger, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.